2020, 2021, the library did a really interesting program called Think Big, Think Green, all about preserving the planet Earth, about what our habits are in eating, and a nice collection of books that we brought into the library. And this program was something that has been supported by the American Embassy.
You know, at the library, our team is very passionate about sustainable development. And so building this program was something that just came natural to us. But we were very lucky that the American Embassy believed in the program and the team behind it. We had professors from the Campus Prier, from the St. Edward's University in Austin, Texas, that were passionate about this as well. And that's what really made the program possible, was an amazing amount of teamwork.
I think one of the best interesting events that we did was to go and visit a farm, which is an organic farm, and looking at the transformation from traditional farming to preserving, reusing the seeds. And we were taking a group of French students to this farm.
I remember going out on a visit to one of the farms that's owned by an American and French couple here in France. They're called Beverly and Olivier Ott. And it was so interesting visiting with the students from Campus Prier, because these are future farmers. Some of them are taking over their family farms. And so they were there, they were touching the soil, they were asking really concrete questions that myself as a librarian, I wouldn't necessarily think of, so I was learning at the same time. They were learning better practices, different ways of operating their farms in the future, and so that was really interesting.
We also connected American students from Austin, Texas with French students here in Angers. Discussions by Zoom and very interesting exchange with them.
They were from the Campus Prier here in Angers, and then university students at St. Edward's. And they were talking about different issues around sustainability. So it was really interesting for them to sort of travel without ever leaving your hometown and to meet new people in a year that they've been quite isolated. So that was one of my favorite parts of the program.
We also did a recycled art contest. These were pieces of art, mostly sculptures, made from recycled goods. Really interesting.
I'd really like to thank all of the professors and their students that were involved in Think Big, Think Green, as well as the different farmers that welcomed us into their homes and onto their farms to share their best practices. And we'd also like to thank all of our guest speakers, because they really brought the knowledge beyond the students involved to the general public, and that was very interesting for library members to participate in.
I'd like to thank the American Embassy in Paris and the Consulate in Rennes for providing the funds for this program, Think Big, Think Green. We wouldn't have been able to do it without those funds, and thank you very much.